there, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson save. Nothing has happened since we last met. We played Liverpool and Madrid in that first leg yesterday, and we've literally done nothing since. We played Real Madrid in this second leg today, 2-1 up from the first leg, and we go to Arsenal in the league game today as well. But before we do all that, as always, if you're enjoying the series, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and then follow it up with the bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. So let's get into this game against Madrid straight away. No messing about today. We've got Reading in between the Madrid and the Arsenal games. We'll tell you how he got on against the Royals in between the two matches. But yeah, without further ado, let's see the lineup for this game against Madrid. So here we are then, depleted in the wingers and in the attacking players, but we've scrambled a team together, and hopefully this team will be enough to get through to a semi-final. I say 2-1 up from the first leg. Madrid do have that away goal, so we need to be careful with that. Rakitic in goal. Van Zanten, Pocone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. We've got Teixeira and Cook in the middle. Hunt on that right-hand side. Marin on that left-hand side with Teresiano in behind. Betty Art. We've changed that up to a complete forward on attack. We're just going to knock it down from positive to balanced. On the bench, Dodo, Bastoni, Aya, Zakaria, Arnie Meyer back on the bench after his injury, Madison and Aldolfo. And as you can see as well, Brelin Bolo nearly back, fully fit. He's going to be back within a week. Moise Keane suspended for this one just because he was an idiot and got sent off in the first leg. And Neres out for 2 weeks. So really are struggling for those wide players, but hopefully this team will be good enough for us in this second leg. Let's get into it, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we get through to the Champions League semi-final. The lineup with the 4-2-3-1, I think it's exactly the same lineup, exactly the same personnel as that first leg. Gareth Bale on the bench for them though this time. Other than that, everything is exactly the same. And yeah, let's get into this one against Madrid. First highlight goes to Los Blancos. Cheki's under, trying to get the ball in, and it rebounds to Teresiano. Fetiarp coming in off that front line into Marin. Marin on a driving run all the way through. Fetiarp takes over and scores an all-important away goal. It equals us up with Madrid in their away goal. We go 3-1 up on aggregate. Arp here comes off that front, finds Marin on that left-hand side, and he just goes on a driving run into that Madrid back line, and we get a little bit lucky. Fetiarp takes over, 1-0 Newcastle after 6 minutes. Bilal throws the ball in, trying to find Fetiarp, but Hakimi gets there and knocks it down to Barella, into Isco. Cheki's under again. Coming in off that right-hand side, but Teixeira been fabulous for us in the last 3 or 4 matches. Fetiarp turns his man in on goal, hits the post, and Teo Hernandez gets the ball back to Courtois, and they get the ball clear. But João Teixeira in the last 3 or 4 games has been absolutely phenomenal in and trying to just getting in and being a really, really awkward midfielder in the middle of the park. 10 minutes to go in this first half, and Isco with the ball on his left foot. So thought it was a fairly good tackle from Paul Hunt, and it looks like they're going to VAR. It was on or around the 18-yard line. Let's see what the referee comes back with. It is going to be a penalty. Unfortunate for the youngster, he's given away a penalty. Isco is going to step up one-on-one with Rakitic. Could put them back level in the game. Rakitic got a hand to it, but too much power from Isco's penalty. 1-1 on the night. Launching the ball forward, trying to find Andrea Barotti, but good header from Zagadou. But again, Isco getting the turn on his man, and Bilal should get that ball back to Rakitic. We find Marin on this left-hand side. 6 minutes to go in this first half. Marin driving forward again, finds Teresiano. Lovely through ball to João Teixeira, and Thibaut Courtois with a massive, massive save just before half-time. It's going to be Antonio Marin to whip this corner in. Finds Zagadou at the 6-yard line, but heads just over. First half injury time now, and Isco getting the ball under control. Finds under again on that right-hand side. Cuts inside and finds Toni Kroos. All action in this first half. Belotti doesn't quite get there, and Bilal gets that ball back to Rakitic. Jonathan Tah heads forward. Isco finds Kroos. Back to Isco again. Lovely through ball to Vinicius Jr., and that's a great save by Rakitic. It's been end-to-end stuff in this first half. Both teams going for it, and that is going to see us through to half-time. 1-1 on the night. 3-2 on aggregate. We do have an away goal, which is fantastic. we can nick another one, it'd be even better. Arsenal beating City 2-1. That's 2-2 on aggregate. So that could go to extra time as well. Just going to get into the dressing room and just say, things are going well, but you are capable of even better. And just say you weren't that bad. I believe you've got what it takes. I am going to take Paul Hunt off and just bring James Maddison on that right hand side. He can play as that winger, and that's what I want him to do in this second half. Other than that, I'm going to stay exactly the same and hopefully come out with a positive result and get through to this semi-final. Maddison out swinging corner, trying to find Arp at the back post. He's been pushed. They're going to VAR again. Are we going to go 2-1 up on the night if it comes back as a penalty? Referee's having a look. Looked like Art was pushed by Hakimi. The referee is looking at it. Comes back out on the pitch now. What does he say? He's going to say it is a penalty. It's time for us to hopefully go 2-1 up. Fetiarp against Courtois. Can he put it away? No, he can't. Thibaut Courtois with a massive save. And Teo Hernandez over the top. Andrea Belotti's there. He beats Porcone. Holds the ball up. Goes out to Vinicius Jr. But good tackle from Van Zanten. But comes straight back at us. And Van Zanten again gets above the Brazilian. And again, we're not getting our foot on the ball. Barella out to Cheki's under. Into Toni Kroos. Lovely ball out to Hakimi. Hakimi back to Nicolo Barella, into Isco. He's in on goal, finds Belotti, and it's 2-1 on the night. 3-3 on aggregate. This is the only score that can make the match go to extra time just after the hour mark, and we just couldn't get control of the ball. We just kept launching it forward. Wasn't doing us any good. Isco here, great concentration, great composure. Finds Belotti, 2-1 Madrid. Under with a corner in swinger, goes all the way out to Belotti at the back post, into Barella, and Belau off the line, back out to Under, and we get the ball clear. Teresiano launches that ball forward to Fetiarp, 1-on-2. Can he find a ball out? He can. Maddison to Teresiano, back into the middle. Maddison's there, but Bido with a really good piece of defending. Hernandez down the line to Isco, and Van Zanten gets that ball up to Arnie Myers. Come on for Marin. Arnie Meyer, lovely through ball to Teresiano, hits the post, and they just managed to get that ball clear. We've been dangerous, as well as Real Madrid, but just not unable to pick up this second goal that would see us go through on away goals. Maddison on this right-hand side, trying to find Meyer, he does. Trying to find, I think that's Zakaria with the box-to-box midfielder role. Vinicius Jr. into the back post, Belau with a really good piece of defending. Barella into Isco, back out to Hakimi again. This time gets the ball into Vinicius Jr. 9 minutes from time. It's going to be 3-1 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate, but still, we score a second goal. We go through on away goals. Vinicius Jr. out to into Isco. Isco out to Hakimi, and it's a lovely ball into the back post. Van Zanten just ball watching a little bit, and Vinicius Jr. puts that in. 3-1 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate. Van Zanten on this right-hand side. 2 minutes of extra time, 2 minutes of time left. Driving all the way forward. Finds Arnie Meyer. Can he be the winner? Yes, he can. Arnie Meyer coming off the bench. Injury layoff that he's had. He scores his third goal of the season. That could potentially take us through to the semi-final of the Champions League. Van Zanten just keeps running and running. He then finds a lovely through ball to Arnie Meyer. First time shot into that near post. Courtois, no chance. 4-4 on aggregate, 3-2 on the night. We're through on away goals. And there we have it. Full-time whistle goes. We go through, even though we lost on the night, we go through on away goals. I always back my boys to score some goals, and we did. Could have been a little bit easier if Fetiarp hadn't missed that penalty. I thought they'd won it in the 82nd minute with Vinicius Jr., but Arnie Meyer, 1 minute of time left remaining, pops up with a goal in that very unorthodox attacking midfielder role that he was in. We say we're lacking attacking players. These boys need to be really, really adaptive, but fantastic win for us. We go through to the semi-final. We might see who we get today. If not, it'll be in Monday's episode. But we go on to Arsenal next in the league with Reading in the middle of it. So we will find out today who we face in the Champions League semi-final. Teams left in the draw: Atletico Madrid, City, Liverpool and us. So England, 3 teams in the semi-final. Let's see who we are going to get. City will play Liverpool and we will play Atleti. So first leg at home at St James's Park on my birthday in 2024. And then we go to Atleti in a few weeks after that. Yeah, 8th of May. So fixtures piling up, and that will probably be Monday's episode. Madrid and Spurs, actually. That's a very, very tasty episode going in to the final few weeks of this episode. But final few weeks of this series. But we are going to be back in a few minutes' time when we face Arsenal at the Emirates. Right then, before we get into this game against Arsenal, just a little bit of a roundup. And we went to Reading and absolutely smashed them 5-0. Everyone playing really, really well. Highly rotated side went to Reading and, battered them. Adolfo with a goal, Maddison with 2 penalties, an own goal by James Bull, and Antonio Marin rounding off the scoring on the 59th minute, and that is all she had to write. In the Premier League, it went our way as well. We played Reading on the Saturday, beat them 5-0, and then Tottenham went to City and got a point from City. So we are now 7 points clear of City, and we play Arsenal today. A win would pretty much guarantee another league title, which is absolutely fantastic. But Arsenal, always a tough place to go and kind of do anything with them, really, to be fair. So this is the lineup that's going to go up against Arsenal. Rakitic in goal. Dodo, Pocone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. Myron Teixeira start in the middle of midfield together for the first time in a very, very long time. And Bolo on that right-hand side, Marin on that left-hand side with Maddison in behind. Fetty up on the bench. Van Zanten, Bastoni, Aya, Cook, Teresiano, Moise Keane and Aldolfo. A little bit of injury news. Zakaria picked up an injury, hernia. He's going to be out for 4 weeks in between matches, but we've got enough central midfielders anyway to cover us up until the end of the season. Let's get into this one. Arsenal away. Let's go and pick up 3 points. 1 minute into the game, and it's a highlight. Maddison on this left-hand side goes back to Bilal, taking our time, going through the lines and seeing if we can pick a pass. Marin on this left-hand side on a run, but Torreira does really well. But Maddison picks up that loose pass, and we get that ball in, and Justin Kluivert nods that ball forward, and now Hossam Aouar in at the back line, but Pocone with a really good tackle. He's been fantastic for us since coming in, and that's a lovely ball over the top. But Oscar just nips in before Fetty up. Smith Rowe cutting in on that right-hand side, goes for goal, shoots well over, but a lively opening couple of minutes here at Arsenal. Van Bokel in to Justin Kluivert, but Maddison doing fantastically well, been in good form over the last 3 or 4 weeks in game. Marin on this left-hand side being closed down by Smith Rowe and gets tackled by the young Englishman. Cuts inside, finds Aouar. Lovely 1-2 from them two. Smith Rowe in on goal, goes for goal, and Rakitic straight behind that. But dangerous start from Smith Rowe on that right-hand side for Arsenal. We get the game underway. 22 minutes gone. Zagadou finds Maya. Back to Zagadou. Fires it into James Maddison. Marin again. Cutting in on that left-hand side. Teixeira into Fetty up. Lovely ball over the top. Brilliant Bolo. Great save by Bernd Leno in the Arsenal goal. And Bolo back for his first start since his injury. Kept him out for about 4 to 6 weeks. And good to see him back on the pitch. Leno gets the game underway and finds Tusabe up to Justin Kluivert over the top to John Jules. He's got the running of the back line, but good tackle by Zagadou. Gets the ball back to Rakitic. We've got about 5 minutes left of this first half. We go long up to Fetty. He nods it down to Maddison. Quickly out to Antonio Marin. Cuts inside from that left-hand side and just goes wide. Had the better of this first half, but that should see us through to half-time at 0-0. In-swinger from Maddison. Can he find a blue shirt? He can. Fetty up. Tried to get there, but good defending. Teixeira picks up this loose pass, but being forced backwards into Pocone, into Zagadou. Can we go out on that left-hand side? Bilal finds Marin this time. 1-2 with the left back. No, cuts inside to Maddison. Back this time now to Bilal, into Maya, quickly to Teixeira. Can he get a through ball to Embolo? Embolo being closed down, but Dodo's there on the overlap, chips the ball into the back post. Embolo comes in, hits the post. Probably lack of match sharpness, unable to turn that ball around. Our mark now, 3 changes have been made at the top there, as you can see. Bilal into Moise Keane, tries to get the turn in. Teresiano into Fetty, hits the post, and Tusabe gets that ball clear again. Unlucky from Fetty, quickly got his head onto that one, but hit the post. Marin, in-swinger, finds Zagadou into Pocone, hits the post again, and that's the second time in as many minutes as we've hit the woodwork. 20 minutes to go. Bellerin gets the ball into Aura, turns his man, whips that ball in. Marin just gets that ball clear, but only as far as Guendouzi. Out to Patrick Kluivert, and Marin has flicked Kluivert's ankles, it looks like there. And if it is going to be, it's going to be a penalty to Arsenal. 20 minutes to go, and it's going to be, I think it's Marco Polo goes for the shot, and it's a great save by Rakitic, and we get the ball clear up to Fetiarp. Final 20 minutes. We're going to go a little bit more positive in this one. Zaha, linked with Arsenal in real life, is at Arsenal now. We've gone positive for the final 20 minutes. Torreira close to Aura into Guendouzi, and what is Rakitic doing there? I think he was expecting a cross into the far post, caught out of position, and Guendouzi just has to put that one in past the goalkeeper, and it's 1-0 to Arsenal. Aura, lovely ball, slips that ball down. I'm not entirely sure what he was doing there, and it's 1-0 to the Gunners. Feliciano with the ball at his feet finds Moise Kean. Can we have a late strike here into the middle to Teixeira? But they get the ball out as far as Hossamara on the counter-attack now. Arsenal, it's a poor pass to Marco Polo, and that's going to run out. That probably will see it now as a 1-0 win to Arsenal. Dominated the game with shots and possession, but horrendous mistake by Rakitic in goal cost us that game there. Good defence from Arsenal to Sebe, Oscar and Bernd Leno, all on a 7.0 or more. Bernd Leno kept us out in the first half more than most, and the attacking players not playing particularly well. Marin, Feliciano, and also players like James Maddison as well. But let's see where that finishes up in the league race after the weekend. So this is how the league looks. We are 6 points clear of City. Both played exactly the same matches. We played on the Wednesday, they played the Friday this weekend, and they drew with Liverpool. So we win against Spurs, and that should give us back-to-back league titles. Fantastic to do if we do it. And yeah, other than that, really disappointing loss against Arsenal. Not a bad episode today. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you enjoy what you see around here. Follow it up with ticking the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. We will be back on Monday 5:30 with two massive matches. Tottenham at home, can we win the league next time out? And then we also have that semi-final against Atleti, first leg in the Champions League. I'll see you soon.